Boy, Hawk the Five Dudes Gun, welcoming you into another iteration of the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live on this Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast, man. Now, typically what we do during Tactical Takedown Tuesday is I read out of this 50-page subpoena that I have talking about the people like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, companies like Tesla, Facebook, DeepMind, as well as Alphabet Inc. and a few others are being sued for their complicit knowledge as well as technological advancements, and let's just say giving those advancements to people that mean us as a society harm, and not just us as in African Americans. I mean us as in the entirety of the human race and the population of the United States of America. But enough about that. It's Radio AFG Live, and we're going to get into it a lot more deeper. It's Tactical Takedown Tuesday. Show starts now. Let's go.
Oh, yeah! Twitch TV and Aspire for Greatness Entertainment proudly brings to you Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. We right here, we ain't going nowhere. And now, it's time for your host, the Five Dudes Gun himself. Yo! Ha!
Broadcast this afternoon. Oh, my bad. I was just screwing, my bad. Tactical Takedown Tuesday. We're going to be getting into it. You want to see these things disappear from my head throughout the broadcast. Put up a couple of the pages of these subpoenas like I do every Tactical Takedown Tuesday. But before we even worry about doing all that, just know that we jumped right in from the intro right into the first extended music mix of the afternoon. Right? Why wouldn't we? The party don't start till we walk on in this motherfucker, right? Well, I can't tell you that. Let the homeboy Young Damon tell you. Walk in, Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
Saying, let homie in the building, nigga. The party don't start until I walk in. 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 Man, I got the Molly. I walk inside your party with a lot of cash. It's for them hoes and fathers who be shaking ass. It's for them boys in Cali who gon' send them back. I'm high as a flight, kush got me right. My niggas on the view rolling all night. I'm in all white, bottles on nice. She like, Damon, how you feel? Bitch, I'm alright. I ain't standing on the wall, I'm on the dance floor. Black bottle shade. Just saying, the homie in the building. The party don't start until I walk in. 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 The party don't start until I walk in.
Yeah, baby. This is started right here. Radio AFG Live. Time to take down Tuesday, man. Broadcast being yes indeed. Keeping the music moving right here on the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, man. Next track we gonna get into right here. It's gonna be coming out of Philly. It's from the homeboy, Mr. 215. The track is entitled Where You From? It's right here on Radio AFG Live, Tactical Takedown Tuesday. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bang, 215, Delphi, my city. Whoa! Throw your drinks up in the air, drink till you lose your mind. Throw your weed up in the air, smoke till you lose a lung. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. I'm from the streets, baby, know about me, full cup. And you know everywhere I go a Dutch tux. My hands high and I represent the west side. My boys in the back always screaming let's ride. I never fake it, I'm always taking. Some of niggas talking, man they hating. They know about me, they heard about me, see my come up. So every time I'm around, the girls come up. So they know about me, they heard about me, feel my pain. They talk the life, I live the life, they know my name. So every time I drop it, they say I do my thing. I rep my whole city, they scream the 215. Throw your drinks up in the air, drink till you lose your mind. Throw your weed up in the air, smoke till you lose a lung. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your drinks up in the air, drink till you lose your mind. Throw your weed up in the air, smoke till you lose a lung. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Now when I show up, the party gets started. You know I get it cracking. Yo, Mac, what's happening? All through the room, back them down. You know I grow up, hands in the air. Nah, this ain't no hold up. Grooving, we blowing. Drinks is all flowing. Of your choice, baby. Bar is straight open. Spend it like it's open. One night only. After the morning, you better not phone me. They know my stilo, I got a big ego. And all my niggas, they don't fuck with Vito. You know me, yo. Roll with my amigos. And everywhere that we go, you know we in the trio live. Throw your drinks up in the air, drink till you lose your mind. Throw your weed up in the air, smoke till you lose a lung. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your drinks up in the air, drink till you lose your mind. Throw your weed up in the air, smoke till you lose a lung. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from. Throw your hands up in the air, represent now where you from.
Mr. 215, where you from? Right here on Radio AFG Live, Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast, man. And now we're gonna hit up the homeboy by way of rock and roll Carlene. This is Superstar Ye, featuring ARN. I'm Trill. Radio AFG Live, man. I let your boy.
like shit. My main concern is just, can I get there? I think it's deep enough hole, hope you can fit there. Wartime guns out, homie, them bullets crawl on you. Let y'all die on each other and make a wall out you. Kerosene the body, forget all about you. I'm the voice that you rather say that you hear. One bar in my verse and Nick's career. Look, camping on the mic, been balling for years. My work all set, every chapter in it. If you catch scoop in the head, let's go to camp and did it. Did you ever been on trial for a murder, nigga? Had you ever had enough work to serve a bird, nigga? Friends hate so much, they spread rumors on you. Name my bullets after you, cause I'ma use them on you. Keep your car in neutral and get brutal on you. If you survive my rap, my world's moving on you. Plus, nigga in the city and I never told. Got honor, no remorse, I would take it soul. Kill your family tree, nigga, I'm that bold. Kill your right hand man too, I'm that cold. In the street, let these niggas know me. Certified OG, keep them wolves around me, cause I'm trail. Nigga, we trail. These niggas know we trail. That's about me in the street, let these niggas know me. Certified OG, keep them wolves around me, cause I'm trail. Nigga, we trail. These niggas know we trail. These niggas know that we trail. Anybody got a problem, protocol get followed. All my niggas know the rules. On sight, they gon' drop 4 pound with a drum. Came through like a drill. Hit 'em up, no mask, let 'em know who the real. North Philly back block. I can never go out. Soup box, been Frank's glass pot full of popcorn. Mindset on the million, militant like my AK on the dresser, SK in the closet. Last year blew 100 on retros and trap. This year double that, a nigga get his trap raised up in the mud. Mom live low income. My first robbery and gate her the bank stood in front of your honor. And I ain't lose my honor. My lawyer did the talking. I knew the code of style. No Philly where I'm from. My neighborhood was violent. My stomach was empty. My heart full of mouth. It's about me in the street. Let these niggas know me. Certified OG. Keep the world around me. Cause I'm trail. Nigga, we trail. These niggas know we trail. It's about me in the street. Let these niggas know me. Certified OG. Keep the world around me. Cause I'm trail. Nigga, we trail. These niggas know we trail. These niggas know that we trail.
Superstar Yay! ARN! I'm Trill! It's Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all already know. We have tracks from everybody from all around, like these guys, the Song Twins. Featuring me, Miss Ready.
We win.
Oh yeah! I had the bubble me nigga. I'm the bubble nigga. Come on, let's chill up. You ain't real up. You ain't in the winner. These niggas ain't in the winner. I'm winning the winner. Yeah. I'm winning the winner. It's
the independent platform of independent artists and entrepreneurs, locking it down for you each and every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 5, right here at twitch.tv/5deucegun, man. You already know. You already know. Click that heart, subscribe to the joint. If you're trying to get interviewed for any reason, whether you're an artist, entrepreneur, political activist, a donator of something, it doesn't matter. You got something you want to say, you want to be live right here in Studio AFG, or you got to do it over the phone, once you somewhere where you got to be. Don't worry, send your inquiries through to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. Also, if you guys are artists and you got music that you want spun on the show weekly, doesn't matter what genre you are in, all you got to do, send your MP3s through, clean or dirty, to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. One more again, that's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN, and I'll make sure I get back to you ASAP, bitch, because this is the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, I'm just saying that's what it is. You good over there? You been rocking and bopping right now? You cool? You alright? Alright. Usually this sound be don't worry about it. He be tripping sometimes. But we about to get my homeboy out this song, bitch. It's my main man, Yo Gripa. Block Nation Entertainment representative. The track is entitled Uber Everywhere. Radio AFG Live. Tactical Takedown Tuesday vibe.
Ski bags, Little Mexico to hustle here, you need your G pass. Nicks and dimes, even 2 for 5s for your cheap ass. Who that getting money, nigga, we that. We really them niggas, even Stevie Wonder see that. Give her dope, we then cut her off, she wanna relapse. Texting me 3 in the morning, yo, Gripper, where you at? I'm with Hoo down in Houston. You's a fucking nuisance. Sick and tired of jugging, trying to get with these producers. She like, you want saying all that when you had me out here boosting. Truthfully, that's factual. Fuck all that, I'm Gucci. I'm not sweating hoes. I'm trying to run this check up on the Tuesday. Need a show on HBO, my life a fucking Blu-ray. I drink dark, only talking pro map, not no Douce. 2 G's in my backwood, codeine in my Kool-Aid, and my new bitch, she from Boston. She gon' give me Massachusetts. See, you got them tatted roses, what you do with tulips? She swear up and down, she just a fan, she ain't no groovy, but she kinky, and she wondering if we could make a movie, yeah, that's cool with me. I don't eat no groceries, that's goofy, I just fuck you for a cold hour, then light up a Lucy. I'm out as a Medusa, shoes the newest movies, AR match the XD, is our master goofies, at my boxer briefs Medusa, shoes the newest movies, AR match the XD, yo bitches is choosy, they go R.I.P. the game, got them hold it live. She give me good brain like she know a lot. Shooters in the Uber with the turtle top. Hell tag rifle got the shoulder stop. I just got another raw cone. Straight cash, no car loan. Was gonna call you an Uber, but you piss me off, oh, you can walk home. She like, Uber, you were so wrong. I've been waiting for you so long. Chevk producers on them so long. Papa M and get your roll on.
Uber everywhere. Radio AFG Live, Tactical Takedown Tuesday vibes, man. That's what we're doing right now. Now we're gonna holler at my homeboy Shit Is Raw. The track is entitled By Myself. Right here on this Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast, Radio AFG Live. Let's get it poppin'.
I don't need no guap, I don't need no broad, I don't need no ride, all I need is shit's raw. I'm by myself, yeah, I'm by myself, through my dream, yeah, I'm by myself, I could be by myself, move it by myself, ain't nobody else here, do it by myself. I'm working like a mobster, shit raw to my shop, play tough like heavyweights and I'll box ya. My name ain't got to be J for me to rock ya. One shot you drop, you ready for a doctor. Yeah, I'm on the grind cause I got up one war by myself, but I still got ya. You know I got the scope on the gun to make sure I spot ya. I aim to kill niggas who call me a skull hopper. I'm on top of my dude like Betty Crocker. You could play a corner if you want, but I'll pop ya. You could flip through
you grind without knock. Just cause I'm alone, don't think that I won't try. Goddamn, I'm on the grind and I'm on top of. Niggas think they grinding, they lying like Mufasa. Niggas think they are acting, y'all need eyesight. I put the pipe like a traffic light, I stop. Yeah, by myself, yeah, by myself. Do my drew up, yeah, by myself. I could be by myself, move it by myself. And nobody else can do it by myself. Bring it back so I can tell you how I grind. I be cooking and moving it on the block all the time. Damn, I'm fly. I'm the bomb like Takedown. I'm the light to the streets, so who fucking with my shot? I'm a nigga with money, but getting cocked like a 9. If I want you looking funny, you get shot like a bomb. I'm on top of my grind. Shit is raw, never fell off. Lifting the mask like a bad fire wet, y'all. Roofies on my heels when I soar in that Torah. So that she getting naked, I explore her like Dora. If you know the war, bruh, I let the magic pop. Green down, smoking at me, floating like an astronaut. I do it by myself, I chill by myself. Jag like a scab, cause I feel by myself. Ride by myself, grind by myself. I was born up in this world, but I'ma die by myself. By myself, die by myself. Through my up, yeah, by myself. I could be by myself, move it by myself. And nobody else can do it by myself. By myself, yeah, by myself. Through my up, yeah, by myself. I could be by myself, move it by myself. And nobody else can do it by myself.
Shit's raw by myself. Radio AFG Live, man. Follow him on Twitter at ShizRaw number 7. SHIZZRAW. All one word, man. Make sure y'all hit the guy up. Got great music, man. Follow him on Twitter at ShizRaw number 7. But right now, we gonna holler at the homeboy Deuce Funny to represent No Regrets. Track is entitled Shaggy in School. It's Radio AFG Live. Time to Takedown Tuesday. Let's go.
Show some respect to my dogs. Oh, I put a hole where your roof is. Don't get the acting no hard. Oh, my dog, I shoot like a movie. You see every rep for the squad. You see AB is the movement. We smoking up fish in the clouds. Together like Shaggy and Scooby. So show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. Oh, my dog, I shoot like a movie. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. We together like Shaggy and Scooby. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect for my team. Show some respect for our groundwork. Or show some respect for the beam. Let them know that this is our turf. And put some respect on the lane. Stop smoking that dirt a long time ago. And put some respect on the green. I used to traffic on the back block. Trade 80s and some crack rocks. And my dog was right next to me. Kept my eye up on the stash spot. Try to run and watch the flash, homie. Bet the kind of video backdrop. Pussy niggas ain't fucking with us. Leaving bloody like a tampon. We see you niggas, you keep it low. Fishing like you in a hole. Scheming for touch, you gon' catch a rope. Hey, yo, stop at the phone. Pass that sound like I give him go. Shot from the corner, stroke down the coat. And I'm bending low on my hard coat. And I'm gone. Show some respect to my dogs. Oh, I put a hole where your roof is. Don't get the acting no hard. Oh, my dog, I shoot like a movie. You see that we rap for the squad. You see AB is the movement. We smoking that ush in the clouds. Together like Shaggy and Scooby. So show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. Oh, my dog, I shoot like a movie. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. Show some respect to my dogs. We together like Shaggy and Scooby. Many hating, why they always hating? Gotta shake these fake niggas off of me. I'm just trying to make it so I'm grinding daily, watching out for the double D. He's trying to stop me up like a kid, but I hit him with the spin move. Call it getting soon when I'm cutting, have him ducking like they reaching down for his feet. I'm a problem you ain't solving. Shit, I see you couldn't guard me. George Griffin with your girl. Finger roll when it's all in that. I'm official tissue, that's a reference whistle. Better watch who you charging. 45 of me Jordan. Have him running like a forest. I gotta pick a low band, so you can pick a rope slam can. Watch your girl, she a fan. The type of top of own man's man. I hit her back up, train stand. Then knock her out the park, grand slam. Have an exercise and all leg work. That's slick, nigga can. All I want is more cash slow, raise the stock up, NASDAQ. Keep the peace for insurance. How much you duck niggas ass flat? We ain't scared to throw hands, but up a stage with a gap pack. I'm with the shit, if you with the shit, but it's not my nigga backpack. Show some respect to my dogs, or I put a hole where your roof is. Don't get to acting all hard, on my dog I shoot like a movie. You see that we rep for the squad, UCAB is the movement. We smoking that ush in the cloud, together like Shaggy and Scooby. So show some respect to my dogs, show some respect to my dogs, show some respect to my dogs. On my dog I shoot like a movie. Show some respect to my dogs, show some respect to my dogs, show some respect to my dogs. We together like Shaggy and Scooby.
Shaggy, Scooby. Radio AFG Live, man. Got 3 more songs in this first extended music before I come in. Start that subpoena reading right there for this Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast. But until then, we gonna smooth it out, jazz it up a little bit. Knock. Oh, I can't do it with my fingers, and I don't got a saxophone, so I need help. Paul Taylor, knocking at your door. Radio AFG Live. Let's go! about like the government and shit like that. I got like legitimate stuff to be talking to y'all about in a little bit, man. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. But right now, it's time into a man. Rock the rhyme slave. Breathe. Produced by Michi Beats. It's a man. Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
Imagine life without dying, cause with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Life without dying, cause with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Imagine life without dying, cause with no tires. A judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Imagine no rain, no showers. Imagine no drugs, no violence. Imagine no Michelle, no Obama. Imagine we couldn't talk, we were silent. Just imagine no schools, no college. No guns, no sons, no violence. Imagine no sea, no water. Imagine no sons, no daughters. No mothers, no fathers, no cousins. No relatives, strangers among us. Imagine if we was all the same color. No jewelry, no burdens, no crimes, no murders. Imagine no pain, no courage. Just imagine if there was no struggle. Imagine life without dying, cause with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Life without dying, cause with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. No jobs, no hustle, no wars. No thieves, no idols, no stores. No shoes, no clothes to put on. No heat, no coat to keep warm. Imagine if we didn't have bars. No alcohol, no bills, no charge. Imagine if the women had the dick and the men had the pussy in the test. Imagine if we didn't have strength. Imagine if we couldn't take trips. No planes, no trains, no grades. Imagine no nights, just days. Imagine if there was no AIDS, no sickness, no sickle cell trait. Imagine no Martin Luther King, no Harriet Tubman, no freedom ring. Imagine life without dying, cause with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Life without dying, cause with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge.
Fuck with this, y'all. Oh yeah. I'm just saying, man, we be having some awesome artists all around the world. Not just Philly artists, not just New York artists. There's artists from all around the world that be having awesome music. And I just want to give it up for y'all, man. So give it up for the artists, man, with all that banging ass music out there, man. Come on, keep it going for them. Give it to them one more minute. Y'all be having some awesome music. I'm gonna play one more track in this extended music mix here, this first one. And before I get into it, I would just like to say thank you to all the artists out there that send music, all the artists out there that keeps it rocking and rolling. I greatly appreciate you, from Atlanta, from Virginia, from Toronto, from Tennessee, from New York, from Philly, Jersey, with Killer Kells, Delaware, Maryland, DC. I fuck with y'all, man. Thank you so much. And now people that reside in Vegas and shit like that, I fuck with y'all, man. Thank you very much for making Radio AFG Live what it is. It's not for me to just run my mouth, even though I do a 3-hour show. The majority of these 3 hours is me playing music. I'll come in and say about playing your music on the show. I'll come in and talk about how you can get interviewed or whatever like that, how you can get on mixtapes, whatever. And all that's free shit. No money involved. That's just there for people that appreciate the program, and I don't even talk about that. You see it, whatever. At the end of the day, this stuff here is where we at. And all this is free shit. Don't worry about that. That's just advertisement for an album that I'm working on. Got other producers. I'll talk about that when I play a song off it later. But that being said, all the artists out there who made this thing grow from a blogtalkradio.com show to it now being on Twitch for the past 6 years, not 6 weeks, not 6 months, 6 years, and I have never tried to come at this from a, how can I say this, a capitalist perspective. I've never looked at this as, oh man, this is a stream of revenue that nobody is doing, I'm gonna create it, and now everybody wanna do it, and now get, no. Like, I just had the idea in my head of, I live in Philadelphia, real Philadelphia, not like I live in Phoenixville, or I live in Pottstown or Norristown and I call that Philly. No, I live in West Philly. I'm from West Philly, originally from 52nd and Market. Let's not go there. But at the end of the day, I had an idea because of knowing in Philadelphia, you can't just go get your music played on the radio. You can't just go talk about something that you want to talk about. You can't just display your artwork, whatever that may be. You can't just do your thing. You got to go through all this, what I call bureaucratic red tape. So I was like, well, why do I create something that they can just play their music? And I don't care what it is, what genre it's in. You know what I mean? If they cursing on there or not, because I'm on the internet, I'm grown, I'm not broadcasting to kids. All right, cool, let's go. And Blog Talk Radio started it. A bunch of bullshit DDoS attacks stopped me from doing the show on Blog Talk Radio after my first season. I was like, you know, I'm getting frustrated with this. Certain seasons I had to end, certain episodes I had to end early because there were DDoSs. I couldn't put new musical tracks into the virtual audio mixer and keep them playing concurrently. So I'm like, after the first 3 I put up, I couldn't put up no more. I'm like, what the fuck? Even taking them down and trying to put up, it just kept blocking it out. I'm like, you know what? Forget this. I can control everything myself. The stuff that's on the screen, the shit that's in my background, the music that get heard, the words that come out of my mouth. There is not a preordained or a pre-scripted topic that I go with. Tactical Takedown Tuesday became a show that I started doing the 5.6 season that I called it, because I missed a year and a half of doing this due to an injury at work. So I missed my entire 5th season, a little bit of the 6th. Did that whole season, but during that season I started doing Tactical Takedown Tuesday because I acquired a 50-page document, which is pretty much a subpoena filed. The one that I have is filed December 16th of 2019 in the Southern District of California Court. And I just was like, you know what? My show used to be like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and it used to be like Take It Back Tuesday, which was a throwback music day, and then Throwback Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday would be some type of topical, I would just say it's Finally Friday or Motivation Monday, or I just make up a different title for every show. This season, and the season preceding it, it was Tactical Takedown Tuesday due to me coming into this information and starting to, you know, put it out there. It's not like I'm afraid, I don't care. I like to tell the truth, you know. Coming up as being a kid that lied to my mom and did bad shit as a kid and all that, I like telling the truth now as a grown-ass man. It makes you feel good inside when you ain't causing no harm to nobody. But I digress. Let's get back to this last track. I'll come in and talk to you guys in a second. We're going to get to the last track of the first extended music mix of the afternoon. That's not the last track of the day. It's just the last track of the first extended music mix. And that is from the lovely and talented Tamara Bubble, produced by Donnie Bear. The track is entitled Get Back to My Life. Let's get it poppin' on Radio G Live.
Can we have a little fun? Do you really wanna talk about it?
It's your boy Skip Fielder signing in for my man Young Hat. Radio AFG Live, a place for independent artists, baby. Let's go.
Shall we proceed? I say, shall we proceed? Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's Radio AFG Live, Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast. It's your boy Young AAAK. I am in the flesh. That spells Hakeem for those not to know. And typically on this day, as I was just saying, we start to read into this document. I'm on page 29 of 50. That's where I left off on last Tuesday's Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast. It kind of infuriates me growing up, being conceived in 82 and being brought here in 83. I prided myself on schoolwork being done efficiently, having good grades, and that was never a focus of mine, to be honest. School was kind of like a safe haven or a escape, if you will, from the chaos that I was ensued upon just living regular life on Lindenwood Street, which was on 52nd and Market, between 52nd and 53rd and Market, that little block. And if you were just getting off at 52nd and Market, you walk from 52nd and Market to 53rd and Market, that first block you stop in front of is Lindenwood Street before you get to 53rd. That was the block I was born and raised on. And I'm talking about back when that Kicks USA used to be a thriftway supermarket. I'm talking about when that rainbow female clothing shop used to be a Woolworth. They don't even exist anymore, Woolworth. I'm talking about when that Sunshine Market, whatever the hell that is, was a Murray's. A real Murray's. Back when the Corral was still the Corral. Back when the Seafood Factory was the Jero's breakfast spot. I come from a different era. And growing up, doing all the bad shit that I was doing at home because I was just like the proverbial inmate that ran the asylum. I got older. Thank God I'm one that was allowed reflection. Thank God I'm one that was allowed remembering and accountability. Even if I never got in trouble for certain shit, I sometimes punish myself and hold myself accountable for things that happened 20 plus years ago. I say that because through all the bad shit, school was something that I didn't say I gotta do it because my parents say I gotta do it. School wasn't something that I said, oh man, they say hard work pays off, I gotta do it. School was fun from elementary, coming up, finding out how to use your brain for problem solving was exciting to me. I never really shied away from anything. And I wasn't that particular child that was really good at school and everybody could pick on. No, I was really good at school, but I would whoop your ass at the same time. I felt bad growing up, getting older, finding out that a lot of the shit that I was getting straight A's for, all my schoolwork, I was a straight A student all my life. But at a certain point when school was over for me, for the high school, middle school and all that, before college and even after, there were parts of me that felt bad, like damn. I'll be getting celebrated, and I used to remember getting money for my report cards for straight A's and all that. And I'm pretty much just another product of being able to regurgitate lies. Not, I'm a liar, oh, did you take the candy? No, not that type of lying. I mean, I'm reading these books. They put this literature in front of us. They give us social studies and world language and world literature and say this is what happened at this date and at this time and at this day. And getting older and going to go do my own research. Shit, something as local as going down 19th and Vine, going to the library. And being at the library, seeing everything that I see, it's like I pull out a drawer full of laminated old school newspapers and shit. And I start pulling out stuff. Do you know how much of a fucking shock and surprise it was to me when I seen the truth or partial truths on Christopher Columbus that wasn't in social studies books that we got taught and I got tested on and passed tests and all that shit, regurgitating the lie that I was reading and being able to have the memory to regurgitate said lie and get graded upon it. Do you know how I felt? That was the beginning of my journey. And I was like 18, 19 years old, just freshly getting into a committed relationship. The woman 5, 6 years older than me, by the way, who went on to be my fiance and child's mother. But I digress. Finding out that he was sexually assaulting and abusing and murdering not only the slaves and the African Americans and the Native Americans, but also his own kind. And for nothing more than when they went to go pillage and took these straw baskets to fill up with gold and trinkets. If baskets weren't filled to the tippity tip top, schwack, chopping off hands, killing people. And I'm tripping, because this ain't in the social studies book the fuck at all. And people get fucking double pays at their job. Schools get fucking days off. It's a fucking national holiday. Christopher Columbus discovered America. Oh, well, people read that shit. How many people would be, if that was in the fucking social studies book, and that's what we was getting taught from fucking middle school through high school, it's also in college books and all this shit. How many of us would be talking about, yeah, it's Columbus Day, woo? Maybe the people who are cool with the status quo, who are enjoying the privileges of the skin that they're in. Maybe. But through all of this, before I even start going into the documents, I'm going to start the second music mix before I go into the document. But I want to really give you perspective on who I am and why I'm in this position. Seeing what that document holds and knowing that I have been a participant. Now, I preface these comments by giving you backstory on finding a little bit out about social studies books, and then like, damn, going to do your own research and find out this is some bullshit, because it's some shit they ain't putting in there, a whole lot of shit that'll make you like a fucking tyrant, not a founder of our fucking country. Kind of like how they put you on the video game Assassin's Creed, and they had DLC for George Washington and all that shit on there, and they had him as a fucking tyrant, a fucking bad guy. See, video games and TV shows, cartoons and movies be foreshadowing shit, but they also put the truth in plain sight, and they laugh in our fucking faces because it's shit that we should have already known. It's like, look, we showing you right here, y'all motherfuckers just laughing like it's a cool show or some shit like that. Look, see them laughing and shit. See them just playing along and shit. Look at him. So that's why I gave you that backstory, just that small piece, because with everything that's in that document about the shit that we use, remember I just said I felt bad getting to a certain age and then finding out some of the shit that they was teaching us in school and spoon feeding us is bullshit, and there's way more parts to the story, and it don't look good, and we celebrate this shit, and we barbecue and buy shit and dress up and shit for all these different types of demonic holidays and esoteric bullshit. So in that document, when they're talking about the use of social media platforms like Facebook, when they're talking about Google, when they're talking about DeepMind, Tesla, and all this shit, some of the stuff I've participated in, some of the stuff we use on a daily basis, and it made me feel fucked up again. So every time I read this document, every time I continue and I read more, because I haven't read all of it, I read along just like y'all do, just like I do with new music. When an artist send me music, I don't be pre-screening nobody music. There is no contest. There is no vote to see who music gonna get played. I play a shitload of music every motherfucking episode. So there is no game to play there. But with that being said, this document, every time I read it, it's just like the music. It's the first time I'm hearing it. So sometimes I don't know the words because I'm just hearing it for the first time, and then after I listen to it, I'll be bopping along and trying to sing along some of the parts and shit. But see, with that document, it's different. You ain't singing along to the document. But it's in that same practice, because it's something that you ain't seen before. And every time you read more, it's like, oh shit. When they was giving you the timeline of the organ trafficking and all the shit that was going on with our complicity and helping China fuck people up and all that. These things make me sick to my stomach. I be on Facebook Live damn near every day, speaking, talking, playing music, chilling. I go on Instagram every now and again, go live, do the same thing. I do that sometimes to help other individuals because some people can get a little bit of levity when they see somebody dancing around or they hear a song that they like, or you know, we talking about something that they realize this ain't just some salacious bullshit. Nobody's asking for nothing. Nobody wants nothing. They just speaking. You can listen. You can not. You can go the fuck to bed. Do whatever you gonna do. If that person is saying some real shit, I'm gonna listen real quick. Some people, cool. They be going through shit and they be like, yo, thank you. Like, and it's not even about Radio AFG because it's not even this show. When I be doing live, I get more responses doing my fucking lives, especially on Facebook. And people be inboxing the shit out of me. And I ain't saying none of the women and men names and nothing like that, but thank you. Because it's shit like that, like a little small thing, like just saying hi to somebody, or calling your mom one day, or saying hi to your brother, or helping that person cross the street. That one small kind gesture could change the motherfucker's life in the perspective of something that they was probably going to do negative and turn that to a positive. I'm just saying. There's a lot of times that we get into our own head and worry about our own self, and I've been a practitioner of that as well, but I haven't been selfish to a financial standpoint. I've been selfish to a point where I've recognized that I'm more of a convenience as opposed to a commodity to individuals that we supposed to cherish, not use and misusing each other as individuals. So once you start to recognize that, you don't continue to blindly follow and blindly show loyalty to something that's just like, oh, I'm just riding the coattails, or I'm just going along for the ride. I don't care that you looking out for me because I'm never going to look out for you. It's just, hey, I'm around for this. I'm only around because what you can do for me. You know what I'm saying? See, that type of shit you recognize, you get away from it because you'll end up self-destructing. There's people that's high up that make millions of dollars that are miserable because they not around none of the people that they grew up with, none of the family and friends they really cool with because of the decision that they made or vice versa. But at the end of the day, I'm cool on the inside. The decisions I made to do this radio show and this radio show / podcast that everybody describe it differently. But at the end of the day, I do this not for, did you hear what happened on Twitter between these artists? Do you know what's going on? No. I speak real shit. I play music from independent artists. It's Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, after all. I'm just saying. Now let's jump right into the second extended music mix off that Street Heat Volume 2. It's J Star, Young and Reckless. Produced by Keish. Let's go!
Life's too damn short, why you worry about? I need to worry about you. Cause you somewhere nothing VIP, but I don't want to get in that true. I'ma do what I do when the team on two, so they love in the crew. Yeah, they love in the crew. Killing every track, 16 like a semi. Lungs full of good and a cup full of Remy. I mean, it's cool, but I'd rather have Penny. Down for whatever's involved in the Benji. Who you know that roll like us, stroll like us, rock shows like us. You strap C4, cause you motherfucking shit. So you bitch niggas still wouldn't blow like us. Yeah, I'm God, bro. Ain't putting in work and you star, ho. Keep shit lit like a marble, bro. She cool, but ain't nothing like a star, though. That's a goddamn fact. Ain't even got a dick, but they on my sack. So I tell them back, but you get clap, whatever you add. Yeah, just like I'm young, I'm reckless, I'm reckless. I said I'm young, I'm reckless, I'm reckless, I'm young. Hella fast, so keep to it. You don't understand what I'm saying unless you been through it. I feel like none of these niggas get it. How you have a valid opinion if you ain't never lived it? If you ain't never lived that shit, gotta live it. Real bitch, no gimme. Feeling like nothing being 9-3. Yeah, nigga, no limit. Rolling in a brand new Mercedes. Gold chain from the 80s. Look at what they made me. First niggas wanna hate me, now I'm yelling fuck you, pay me. My life gravy. Fuck you. you knew me. Listening to ASAP, blowing on that ooey. Real niggas with me and we surrounded like groupies. They don't run shot, going back to the roof. Just like that. Hit something dollars, bitch, check your track. Swear to go thing on my neck so fat. We really out here, check your map. Swear we so dumb. Pocket full of money, so we full of love. Party all night, can't turn out is boring. Even though I got work in the morning. I'm young, I'm reckless, I'm reckless. I said I'm young, I'm reckless, I'm reckless. I'm young, reckless, young, reckless, young, reckless. Turn down, UTD, I'm turned up. I stay drunk, just got paid, got bills to pay. Girl said fuck that, I'm getting hot today. Turn down, UTD, I'm turned up. I stay drunk, just got paid, got bills to pay. Girl said fuck that, I'm getting hot today. Say I'm turned up, I'm turned up. 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 I said I'm young, I'm reckless, I'm reckless, I'm young, reckless, young, reckless, young, reckless.
Hey, all the West Coast demi-goddess. Radio AFG Live, man, that was Young and Reckless from the homegirl, man. Locking it down out this song, bitch. Oh, and I got another crazy ass homegirl that got something to say too, because it's been a long week. And this son bitch just started yesterday, but it's cool because we on one. Sherry Dubois, I need a drink. Radio AFG Live. Let's get it poppin'.
And I know you know what I need. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. If you got a bottle, go and take a shot for me, because after the week I had, I'm in need of some Bacardi. Straight up in my system, and I'ma drink it till I can't stand it. And before you know it, I'ma have shots in both of my hands. Drink, drink, chug, chug. Pouring my heart out in this bottle, maybe it'll show me love, cause I've been going back and forth with my ex all week. No, I've been arguing with my fucking ex all week. I got a parking and a speeding ticket in the same day. Came out an hour later and my whip was sold away. $283 is what I had to pay, and if I had one, I would've used my AK. I got a good job, but that shit in the way. I work so hard, I bust my ass. They shuffle my pay and I belong on the beach right now. But because I ain't shit, I wanna burn this motherfucker down. I need a try. 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 Fucking week, and I know you know what I need. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. I'ma go in just for that night. After my week, it'll be nice. I'ma be right. Give me some bottles of vodka, some rum, and a bucket of ice. I'm here with my bitches and all of my niggas. We mixing it up so you can dig it, and I'ma keep pouring. We gon' keep pouring and we gon' keep drinking until we can't feel it. They gon' put me in, cover me out. I'm not a shot up, knocking them down, and I am the empress. I need my crown, and I'ma keep drinking till I hit the ground, and I'm going out. Bitches is soft. I'm taking the win, you take the loss. I play like the champ, but drinking and I'ma keep drinking until I get throwing it up. Yeah, play by one rule, bitch. We just got one. If you gon' start that one, then finish that one. You gonna drink that drink, then drink it till it's done. Cause when it come to liquor, my nigga, no, we don't waste no. I need a try. 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 Fucking weak, and I know you know what I need. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. My vision getting blurred, my speech getting slurred. I used to give a fuck, now I'm fucking curved, and that shit just occurred. Right now I feel superb. They say, Shelby, baby, you gone. I say, yeah, it's in November, girl. My vision getting blurred, my speech getting slurred. I used to give a fuck, now I'm fucking curved, and that shit just occurred. Right now I feel superb. They say, Shelby, baby, you gone. I say, yeah, it's in November, girl. You told me to describe how I feel right now. Hell yeah, I feel like 100 mil right now. How I feel right now, shit is real right now. It's that everclear that I got in my cup right now. Do you want me to describe how I feel right now? Hell yeah, I feel like 100 mil right now. How I feel right now, shit is real right now. It's that everclear that I got in my cup right now. I need a try. 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 Fucking weak, and I know you know what I need. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try. I need a try.
I need a drink. Radio AFG Live, second extended music mix time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how we do that right there, Mike. That's how we get it popping, rocking, and rolling each and every Monday through Friday. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 5. Radio AFG Live. Live on that ass. But right now, we're gonna holler at the homeboy, Tone Butter, featuring YP The Prophet. The track is entitled Surviving the Times. One of my favorite joints right here. Radio AFG Live, man. Let's go.
You liberals have lifted them up, Howard. Oh, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope, people. Without hope, people become dangerous. No, Howard, you liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs. Oh, you missed the point. It's only the smart we move up. That makes it even worse. No, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to him. He becomes to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
I'm spitting my soul, speaking my mind. I'm taking it slow to stand on my grind. I got places to go and mountains to climb. I call it reaching my goals, surviving the time. I'm spitting my soul, speaking my mind. I'm taking it slow to stand on my grind. You could say what you want, I'm destined to shine. I call it reaching my goals, surviving the time. Well, I believe brothers always trying to down another man. Crackers in the world, they gon' pull you down if they can. I believe we the enemies of our government, blinded by the media, ignorant to this other shh. Anyways, I be dealing with some other shh. Let me watch my mouth and then revealing some other shh. So let's talk about these killings and devilness, trying to live right in the world that's just devilish. Rest in peace to the victims who were persecuted. Devils sitting right in the midst, but they never knew it. Sad to say, we be trying to find a resolution. Everybody always like to talk, but they never do it. But we gon' keep facing these mountains to climb and praying for strength behind enemy lines. Thanking the Lord for his wonders and signs. You could say what you want, we surviving the times. I'm spitting my soul, speaking my mind.
independently, occasionally speak about the casualties. Attire Sunday best, occasionally consistent, no longer rare. Evolution, mama eat and I let she believe. Took the apple off the tree, said she can see. Ignorance and habits be not me, I speak as we pollution isn't polluting. All that the truth is about the civil revolution. War games, wars fought in my brain. White flag seen on the casket of my past. Freedom reigns through the air, but when I breathe, I say we mean it means that we were the unity. Grew up in the city, gotta survive my community. Oh, the irony, school days, backpacks, no books. I and they keep telling destiny. Mountains move at the sight of me. Silent shadow when I speak, play it back or speak to me. A gift you see bestowed by the wind. Sweat knows I win. In my mind, I'm taking it slow, just stay on my grind. I got places to go and mountains to climb. I call it reaching my goals, surviving the time. I'm spitting my soul, speaking my mind. I'm taking it slow, just stay on my grind. You could say what you want, I'm destined to shine. I call it reaching my goals, surviving the time.
So, brothers, why be the prophet? Surviving the Times. Very, very positive, powerful track. I fucking dig that track. That's one of my favorite songs I've ever heard. I fuck with that track. I fuck with that track. I fuck with that track. They sent me that joint. I fuck with that track. That track is off the fucking chain. I fuck with that track. Let me say it one more time. I fuck with that track. Now, we about to hit y'all with the stop sign. See body count change featuring Matic and Omega. Stop sign, Radio AFG Live. Let's get it poppin'.
Hate, why they debating, and why they got my name in every conversation. Then the doctor get the operating, I just tell them big up, cause I know that the real relating. Are you satisfied where you are in your life? I'll be in the car, putting raw in your wife. And I ain't talking about no condom on the pipe. I'm talking about that crack cocaine, all white. We be trapping all night. It don't matter the time of day, bilingual with that moolah. I tell my connect the underlay, bring that work pronto. We ain't for the combo, say the wrong word, get him wet like a poncho.
I need a parachute, I'm a fly guy. Say I look good every time I ride by. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign. I need a parachute, cause I'm a fly guy. Say I look good every time I ride by. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign.
Everything counts, cause if it counts, it adds up. That's right, and me hotter than most of these rappers is adding up. I ain't had everything growing up, cause I had it rough. So as far as all these frauds don't go, I had enough. Blue coupe, new bitch, and she too cute, that's your wife. But she in my crib getting my boots. I don't know why. I need 440s, no more stories. Crib got passes everywhere like it's a 41. Haters try copy, lacking ain't proof, but I'm rocking the Versace. Salome suit, got your chicken head flocking from your nest to my coop. Even under, I'ma blow like a submarine nuke.
I need a parachute, I'm a fly guy. Say I look good every time I ride by. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign. I need a parachute, cause I'm a fly guy. Say I look good every time I ride by. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign. In my red and white Phillies and stop sign.
Body count change featuring Matic and Omega, Mike. Right here on Radio AFG Live, locking it down for you. That's how we get it rocking and rolling. And now we're gonna holler at the homeboy Ricky Scarfo, featuring Young Reds, Thinking About You. It's Radio AFG Live, Tactical Takedown, Tuesday broadcast. Let's go!
You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about
about you, it's more than a nightstand. Think I need a whole week. Ever since you guys friends, what you make my soul bleed. Something about the way you move, the way you talk, the way you act. Something about them haze wash, your black Timbs and fitted cat. Something about the way you wear your coat, fur around the rim. Roll the blunt, blow the smoke out your nose. Hit your lens, oops, I'm in your glasses. You know I'm past lit, you so immaculate, your love is passionate, the way you waxing it, you make my ass shit, ain't no comparison, I'm not just gassing. Ricky Scarfo, young Ray, she ain't Beyonce, but every joy, money for my fiance, I got you got me, nothing more I can't say. Think about you, my crazy damn thing.
You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about. You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about. You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about. You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about. She want me talk to her, I'ma talk nice. Champagne on ice, one real nigga, that's all right. Can't when we go all night. She really keep looking at me like she want me to take it. She really must don't know she about to get naked. She keep licking her lips, turning me on like I really can take it. Tonight's still young, it's gonna be whatever we make it. I'ma take my chance, I'ma have some fun. We drunk so much, I'm really done. Grab you by your waist, listen, look, don't you run. I'ma wake up and oh my God, look what you done. Had so much look fun, I don't even want it to end. Hit me on my, we can do it all again. Now she grabbing on me, now she hear a song. But if I turn the lights off, look, I won't be wrong. You got me thinking about. You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about. You got me thinking about you, baby. Think about.
Ricky Scarfo, Young Reds, thinking about you. It's Radio AFG Live, man, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, man. Getting it rocking and rolling on this guns for you right now. Doing it each and every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 5, right here at twitch.tv/The 5 Deuce Gun. That's twitch.tv/DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN. We got it popping, got it rocking, got it rolling. Got songs you want played during the show, regardless of what genre. Are you a comedian, got stand-up comedy on MP3? Are you an instrumentalist band that don't say no word, but y'all play awesome music? Do you rock and roll, EDM, house, doesn't matter. Are you a political activist? Are you someone that's sitting in a house that just want to tell people how to become entrepreneurs? Are you someone that want to speak out against the bullshit that's going on the streets? Are you somebody that just want to promote some type of artwork or something that you're doing right now? Send your MP3s and inquiries through to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN@gmail.com, and we'll take care of this Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Don't you know, like the lady off of Bobby's World used to say. That's how she used to say it. Don't you know? That's how she used to say it. That's how she used to say it. That's how she used to say it. Don't get mad at me. That's how she used to say it. All right. We're going to get into the next track right now, sliding on down to G-Town. It's the homegirl Reese Stacks. The track is entitled Territorial. It's Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Let's go! I got to go, man. I got to go. Let you know where and when. What is that?
I wanna be with someone that no one can have. Like your first cigarette, cause you needed a drag. Put a label on my love when I'm willing to tag. Need you on my shoulder like a carry your bag. Feeling now the hottest couple looking up in the mag. It's always been my dream just to have a man. Loving in the way that I don't understand. Coming in strong with a master plan. I'm moving into the end, you're my only man. You're rooting for my love, you're my number one fan. Yelling at you, golly, as you take my hand. One a man to myself, don't you understand? Territorial I am and I ain't giving a damn. You know what they did, don't you wanna be playing? Saying what I feel, cause I'm taking the stand. I want you all to myself, don't you understand? Wanna be with someone that no one can have. You wanna know me, girl, with a dream I had. Territorial I am and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had. Wanna be with someone that no one can have. You wanna know me, girl, with a dream I had. you. I'm never feeling good when I don't talk to you. I want the focus on me and I'm the girl you know. But you'll never understand till I'm done with you. But it's a place in my heart that believes in you. Wish you could feel my pain and what I'm going through. You need to get your mind right, cause I'm tired of you. I could be with anyone, but I'm choosing you. What more I gotta do? Smack a few? Wanna be with someone that know what they have. You wanna know the girl with the dream I had. Territorial like him and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had. Wanna be with someone that know what they have. You wanna know the girl with the dream I had. Territorial like him and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had. You give me special privilege and get you to this. You know what I'm about, you ain't new to this. Don't worry about the next bitch, is you hearing this? We gotta get it right with no bullish. All them chickens in your phone should get a business. You're the only one that be kissing this. You with them other chicks, I ain't feeling this. You know I'm the one, so cut the bullish. I show you what I feel when I'm serious. When will I have it all? I'm just curious. You take it for a joke, but I'm serious. Don't put a broad over me is what the deal is. All I really want is your loyalty. Treat me as your queen with some royalty. Hold me down and have my back, don't make a fool of me. I want you to myself, but you ain't hearing me. Wanna be with someone that no one can have. You one and only girl with the dream I had. Territorial like him and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had. Wanna be with someone that no one can have. You one and only girl with the dream I had. Territorial like him and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had. Wanna be with someone that no one can have. You one and only girl with the dream I had. Territorial like him and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had. Wanna be with someone that no one can have. You one and only girl with the dream I had. Territorial like him and I ain't giving a damn. You all to myself is what I wish I had.
Oh, man. Reese Stacks on the Territorial track right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all already know how we go. Now we gonna keep it up there by G-Town and slide a little bit more up north and holla at the homeboy Danny Cash. Produced by Greedy Money, the track is entitled Fuck You Know. Radio AFG Live. Y'all already know. Come on!
That's it, right? You know who got it? Put up on the nigga like I went black. Ask a motherfucker where his bitch at. 5 years in the gun and say get back. But when I get it, I ain't giving nigga shit back. Nah, fuck I look like. Feel like I'm trying to go through the night. Plotting them dollars and getting I got it. So showing you talking to fuck up your night. Covering all the stuff with the bush. Sucked up before there was no with a price. If she like to pick on the gram, I'm another. Then telling them busting on Skype. Since you got step out of line to the track to my sermon, he cutting on sight. It's funny said, bro, till I play, I go on every game and I check every night. Put it in my own. New nigga on the throne, yeah, bro, what the fuck you gon' buy? Yeah, money for my day one, what the fuck you gon' buy? When the day done, yeah, bro, what the fuck you gon' buy? What the fuck is y'all talking about? If it ain't about any money, I'm out. I am the best and I'm getting the house. Chasing the meals, you still on the couch, still in the job. Princess is lonely, she tell me come over, I chill in the mall. What you know nothing about? This shit is crazy, my nigga. We're gonna set up my nigga, I jumped in and they pay me, my nigga. One day my mom, I go hard with this gun, give me lazy, my nigga. You did it all of this time when you broke, now I know why you hate me, my nigga. Home with a shot, live my new home at the top. Food on the road to the block, roll up the pop. They ain't no home as a block. No one's for chose to a hop, put pictures of front. Never got hoes on the slot. That's when you know that you hot. Hold in your chest, watch the blood fall in your sock. That's when you know that you shot. Let's get it. Put it in my own. Fuck you gon' buy it. New nigga on the throne. Yeah, bro, what the fuck you gon' buy it?
Twitter and Instagram at DannyCash215. All one word. Yeah. It's Radio AFG Live. One more track before I come back in and get this document reading done on this Tactical Takedown Tuesday, man. And then we're going to finish off with the third extended music mix and get the hell up on out of here at the 5 o'clock time. You dig? You dig? Well, it's cool if you don't, but it's alright. So we're going to holler at the homeboy. We're going to holler at Live, featuring Talib Kweli. Run America, Radio AFG Live. Let's go!
Powerful mind bring powerful actions. Gotta believe. I'm so close to the top with no planes or landing. Trying to be outstanding. Supply is demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your hands. We're gonna be boys. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America. We run America. Like a corporation, with a plantation, like a doctor, the way I practice patience. Yes. See you on your knees, don't put you don't forsake. This generation ain't gotta go to war just to be born the greatest. Word. So when they tell you it's in God's hands, it means you on the truth. So go on and show them where God stands. They say God is laughing at our plans, but whether you believe in that or not, stay on your job, man. The confused who try to divide us. Sounds like the music, the only thing that unites us and provides us perspective to help us to understand we need compassion. Instead of my helping hands to our fellow man. Oh, stop sleep. You got dreams you gotta live out. You never figure it out until you get up and get out. Keep going, don't ever stop. I ain't a politician, so I'm not running. I'm so close to the top with no planes or landing. Trying to be outstanding. Supply is demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your hands. We're gonna be boys. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America. He can take it all. Vision of a falcon. He focusing, trying to take the loss. Trying to keep ahead of the Chiefs. Not at any cost, just to get them something to keep that they consider yours. Sharp mental, and even as a pump, old heads figure he could be the one that dodge channels. Early understanding of your basic fundamentals can separate the bars from the fronters and the rental. Yeah, the picture painted is general. A thug with a book is too powerful of a symbol. And everything's done to prevent him from getting into the strong gig, so they promoting street credentials. In the power game, what you consume is vital. Mainstream audio port got no rival. Pay more attention. Whoever struggling by the third grade is counted as more cattle for prison. Parts of the old regimes disappearing. You fried in the streets so you can hear them. Powers in the knowledge we don't even get the credit for. Children are the future, the youth run America. I'm so close to the top with no planes or landing. Trying to be outstanding. Supply and demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your hands. We're gonna be boys. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America.
am the Empress, Shari Dubois, aka Shari Ferrari, and right now I'm tuned into Radio AFG Live, the #1 independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. You already know. Okay.
Indeed, man, you already know. Yes, y'all. We got the rhyme with the vibe, y'all. Anyway, welcome back to the broadcast. It's Radio AFG Live. Tactical Takedown Tuesday vibe with your boy Young H. What's up? Now, I'm about to change a couple of things over my head before I do, just to let you guys know. Work to Do is an album, my third all original production album. It's going to be released later on this year, if not in December, probably around my birthday in 2021. I'm aiming for that. Anyway, we're going to take that one down in a second. We're also going to take this one down. We're going to take down the Street Heat Volume 4, just to give you a little bit of synopsis so you can try to read along for what you can see on the screen from a couple of pages of the document, and then I'm going to continue from where I am. But with that being said, if you guys want to be, on Street Heat Volume 4, it's going to be exclusively on Spotify. It costs you no money. All you got to do is send your MP3 through, clean or dirty, album or radio edit, to the5dewsgun@gmail.com. One more again, that's DA5DUECEGUN@gmail.com. Make sure you put either in the subject header or in the body of work where you're including the MP3, SH4 or Street Heat 4, so I know that you're doing it and you're sending it for the mixtape, not just sending it to be played on Radio AFG Live. That way you can get that thing on there. I got my own digital distribution. As soon as I get all the tracks, and I'm going to block the thing out at like 16 or 18 tracks. Once I get the tracks, boom, I finalize my back artwork with the track listings on there. Boom, I submit it. Boom, they're going to give me a link. As soon as I get that link, I'm going to submit it to everybody else. I'm going to explain to them that the link shows blah, 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 so they can click on it and see it, and then tell everybody else, yo, this is a pre-link. You guys can have it on Spotify. As soon as it drops on this day, blah, 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 bam, everybody got the link. Everybody can promote it. I'm going to promote it. Y'all going to promote it. You're going to be on it. However it goes, it costs nobody no money, and guess what? It ain't sponsored by the Block 365 either. Some folks that know, those that don't know, but that's an inside joke. That being said, it's the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, and I would ask you to bear with me just for a second because I'm about to switch this up over my head here, and I would rather let you see it live. But I'm going to take this, I'm going to take those two things down there, and I'm going to go to like pages 2 and 3, which is pretty much what the gist of the charges are and the complaints file. And we're going to go from there. I'm going to give you a small synopsis of what it's about. That's why I'm putting those two up on the screen first. And then after which, I am going to go ahead and rock out and start from where I left off on the previous Tactical Takedown Tuesday at page 29. All right. Let's get this stuff up here. Okay. That's the first one. Bear with me, folks. I'm just making the banner and putting the information needed. I don't know why this one come out like that. We're going to have to make do with this. This second one, I didn't crop properly, but for the most part, you guys are now going to see popping up on your screens here a couple of pages of the subpoena. They'll remain up there for the remainder of the show. I'm going to go up to page 2, which is the one directly above my head here. In the upper left of this part of the document, excuse me here, I think I have I heard a little buzz. Okay, there we go. to make sure everything was good with that. All right, so again, we're starting from page 2. I'm just going to give you a synopsis of what this is. I want to go to page 1. Well, actually, no, I'll stay in page 2 because it gives me the same type of thing without all the jumbled up. All right, so in the upper right part of that document, you can see a stamp, a notary public stamp, saying filed December 16th, 2019, by a clerk at a U.S. District Court, Southern District of California. To the left of that box, the words that you see in the upper left portion. Cyrus A. Parson, the AI organization, 4275 Executive Square, Suite 200, La Jolla, California, 92037, with their phone number respectively at 805-996-0135. Email at consult@theaiorganization.com. Cyrus A. Parson, the AI organization, and pro se. Now, where the words get bold in the middle of that page, it says United States District Court, Southern District of California. That threw me off for some reason. I saw a district there twice. On the left side of that, it says the AI Organization Incorporated, Cyrus A. Parson, victims of persecution, rape, torture, concentration camps, sex, human and organ trafficking, and organ harvesting in China, Hong Kong, America, and around the world, not limited to democracy activists, Falun Dafa practitioners, Uyghurs, Christians, Tibetans, or Tibetans for those that speak that way, who say it that way, judges, lawyers, journalists, all tortured and killed in China. And John Doe's 1 through Unlimited. Those are the plaintiffs. Versus Google LLC, Facebook Incorporated, DeepMind Incorporated, Alphabet Incorporated, Neuralink Incorporated, Tesla Incorporated, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, Sundar Pichai, Mark Zuckerberg, not your real name, you motherfucking Rothschild descendant, as well as Elon Musk, Sizen PR, Newswire, and John Doe's numbers 1 through 29. Those 1 through 29 people's names have been redacted as because dates before and dates after this document was filed. Some of those people had their day in court. Some of them are in Gitmo right now. That's Guantanamo Bay for those not to know, for their crimes and their complicity and such. So that's why those names are at John Doe's 1 through 29 as defendants. To the right side of this same page, the right portion of that page, case number. And this is very important because this is a public document, so you can type this in, look it up, and boom, Southern District of California, here's the document. But case number 19-CV2407-CABAHG. Complaint number 1, misuse of artificial intelligence, cybernetics, robotics, biometrics, bioengineering, 5G, quantum computing, and technology. Charge 2, endangering the human race with the misuse of artificial intelligence, technology. 3, transfer of AI weapon technology to China. 4, complicity in genocide in China. 5, 6, 7, 8 are violations of Articles 1 through 4 of the Genocide Convention. Charge 9, social engineering of the human race with artificial intelligence. 10, biodigital social programming of the human race by use of their biometrics and artificial intelligence. Now that's going to end that page for you guys there. And we're going to slide there. Now that was a little bit more blurry, but that's because I zoomed in the wrong way when I just did that caption. But I'm going to read it along because you're not going to be able to see that as well as you've seen this one here. So we're now at the top of that page. I just read that first paragraph before the words separated. We get into the long paragraph. That was numbers 9 and 10. I'm sorry, numbers 8 and 9. Number 8 was violation of Article 4 of the Genocide Convention. And number 9 was the social engineering of the human race with artificial intelligence. So now we're after that small paragraph on the right-hand side, and we're in the long portion. We're at the top of the long portion of that. It's charge 10, where it starts. Biodigital social programming of the human race by use of their biometrics and artificial intelligence. Charge 11. Brainwashing humanity with AI coding and algorithm bias. 12. Cultural genocide by misuse of artificial intelligence. 13. Breach of implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. 14. Defamation. 15. Negligent infliction of emotional distress. I will say that one more again because the world is going through a lot of emotional distress, and who has put this upon us, but I'm just saying. Charge 15, one again. Negligent infliction of emotional distress. 16. Negligent creation of nefarious AI technology. 17. Masking genocide with AI technology. 18. Fraud and intentional deceit. 19. Negligent misrepresentation. 20. Religious discrimination. 21. Failure to engage in interactive process. 22. AI censorship and banning, quote, AI, Trump, and China, the weaponization of robotics with 5G, end quote, and masking, quote, artificial intelligence danger to humanity, end quote, with use of artificial intelligence. We are now at the very last portion of that long paragraph before it separates to a next page. You see that small little paragraph there? We're at the last joint, that's 23, and it leads into the end of that page. AI algorithm misuse and AI algorithmic biometric manipulation. 24, we're now into that small paragraph that's underneath that long paragraph at the end of that page. Breach of privacy. 25. Violation of the Nuremberg Code. 26. Creating an artificial intelligence system that can recognize and decode if humans are resistant to artificial intelligence. And that's the end of the charges, and that's the end of those 2 pieces of documentation. Now I'm going to go back to page 29 where I left off. I only did that because every week that I do this show, I'm going to always post up those 2 pages to give you a list of the charges, who's suing, who's being sued, what the charges are, and there's many more people. Fucking political figures, activists, actors, athletes, rappers, pop artists, chefs, world-renowned people I'm talking. That's a part of this shit. So follow along with me. We rock out. We do this each and every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, twitch.tv/the5deucegun. This is known as Radio AFG Live. Just give it up one more time. Because we ain't talking that bullshit over here. We talk that real shit over here, baby. Give it up for the show. That real shit over here. Ain't no who beefing. Ain't no Meek Mill versus Drake. Ain't no Tekashi 6ix9ine. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. No disrespect to nobody, but it ain't none of that. My show ain't about what's going on in pop culture, what's going on in hip hop, and all the rest of this demonic bullshit. No. I told you I feel bad every time I be reading this shit. And not just rereading those 2 pages. As I keep going down the list and down the list and getting further and further. It's like, shit. And look at this. Look at this. All right. So we ended off speaking on the timeline of the organ trafficking in China and the United States of America from, I believe, it starts the timeline at 1949. Yep, 1949 till up until December 2019. So after going through that timeline, this is where we're going to pick up at. This is page 26. It states standing. The AI organization, Cyrus A. Parson, people working and related to the AI organization and its affiliates, such as Loyal Guardian Security, Chinese researchers and Western researchers assisting the AI organization, and the victims of persecution, organ trafficking, concentration camps, and murder relate back to the AI organization's humanitarian efforts and members. Facebook directly interfered in this process, as did PR Newswire. I'll say this again. Facebook directly interfered in this process, as did PR Newswire. Google's algorithms hindered Cyrus's humanitarian work since the year of 2005. by creating an ecosystem that was complicit and provided a network for hate towards persons suffering in China and around the world. Google transferred to China AI, biometric, quantum computing, AI facial recognition technology that was used to arrest or kill plaintiffs. Sergey Brin, Sundar Pichai, and Larry Page are directly responsible and work and reside in California. They falsely informed the public that Google was not giving AI weaponization technology to China and its corporations. Neuralink, Tesla, and Elon Musk provided data and AI and biometric weaponizing knowledge to Jack Ma and other Chinese companies, not to exclude Tesla's Gigafactory in China. Cyrus A. Parson and the AI organization are representing themselves and the victims of persecution, concentration camps, and organ harvesting that has suffered due to negligence and complicity in technology transfer to China from the defendants and companies and persons named in this complaint, as well as creation of AI technology with coding and algorithms that harm Cyrus A. Parsons' efforts to bring awareness to the dangers to humanity and the crimes against humanity in China and America via biometric algorithm manipulation by Google and Facebook. I apologize, my chest is starting to hurt. I'm getting pissed off. Any person or entity can bring charges of genocide and complicity to genocide as afforded by the Genocide Convention and the penal codes presented in this claim. Articles 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Genocide Convention can be brought by any person, entity attempting to assist, research, prevent, report, or bring justice on behalf of the victims who may have been related to the cultural, ethnic, or physical genocide. Victims of persecution as a direct result of the defendant's technology transfer exist within the AI organization and Cyrus A. Parsons network that he represented. In big, bold letters, it states, everything I'm about to read until I say period is all in capital letters. Any person, attorney, or entity attempting to dismiss this case can and would be faced Article 2, 3, and 4 of the Genocide Convention, not to exclude public tribunals, period. Now we get back to regular spelling and verbiage and font size. Millions of people in China are depending on this lawsuit and awaiting the Han judge's assistance in allowing this case to be heard in trial and justice to be served for the tens of millions in China who have been persecuted, raped, or killed, and the millions in America who have been harmed, and the billions around the world that have been harmed by the negligent and dangerous developments of artificial intelligence and the defendant's misuse of such. Some of the technology stated in this case can be best understood by someone like Elon Musk and Cyrus A. Parsons, not the attorneys who could be charged with articles of genocide for complicity if they attempt to hurt the Chinese people or the world's people by dismissing this case. In addition, it is being filed by Cyrus A. Parsons, representing himself, the AI organization, his associates, and the many people related to his company who have worded on his behalf of his company who have been harmed by the defendants. Now it says jurisdiction. Defendants have violated state, federal, and international laws. The complaint largely cites many federal laws, that were breached and violated by the defendants that caused emotional, financial, health, and physical harm to the plaintiffs, including death to victims of persecution in China and around the world, and persecuted victims living here in California. I'm not saying "and" here. That's what it says in the statement. In the document. I'll start again. The complaint largely cites many federal laws that were breached and violated by the defendants that caused emotional, financial, health, and physical harm to the plaintiffs, including death to the victims of persecution in China and around the world, and persecuted victims living here in California and in every state under the jurisdiction of the federal court. That's worldwide. America, United States. This court has original subject matter jurisdiction under 28 United States Code Article 1331 over the First Amendment of the Lanham Act, which arise under the laws of the United States, as well as, and now it says 18 USCA 1030, Arms Control and Disarmament Act, 22 USC 2551, and Foreign Assistance Act of 1961. Here are the codes. 22 U.S. Code 2752, 22 U.S. Code 2753, 22 U.S. Code 2754, 22 U.S. Code 2755, 22 U.S. Code 2756, 18 U.S. Code 1038. California Electric Communications Privacy Act pursuant to Chapter 3.6, CFAA, 18 U.S. Code 1030. Electronic Signatures in Global and National Commerce Act of USCA 1019 Genocide Penal Code. Articles 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Genocide Convention, as well as in violation of the FTC Act, 15 U.S. Code 41-58. The court has supplementary jurisdiction under 28 U.S. Code 1367 over the California state claims, which share a common nucleus of facts with the federal claims in this matter. 18. This court has personal jurisdiction over Google, Facebook, Neuralink, Alphabet, Tesla, and DeepMind, and they are pervasively present in California and in the judicial district, and is subject to general persecution and personal jurisdiction throughout this state. 19. Venues proper in this district under 28 U.S. Code 1391B-1 and B-2 and C. Google has a large office in Venice, California within this judicial district, which houses engineering, sales, and marketing operations for Google's ads, such that 6 plaintiffs and defendants, including their companies, all have residence in California or do a considerable amount of business in California. The AI organization is based out of La Jolla, California. The complaints filed against the defendants stem from the creation of the AI and biometric weaponry. Mainly took place largely in the state of California, as did many contracts between China, Chinese companies, Chinese actors, and the defendants and their companies, albeit this is a federal matter. The venue is more than adequate and appropriate. They are on Article 3 now. We're on page damn near 30, at the end of page 29. It starts with Article 3, relief you request, it says. Prayer for relief. Defendants must pay financial and personal damages. Google, now this starts page 30. Google, Alphabet, Facebook, Neuralink, Mark Zuckerberg, Sergey Brin, Larry Page, Sundar Pichai, Elon Musk, Tesla, and PR Newswire. All defendants combined must pay a total of $2.3 trillion US. Each defendant liability is detailed below. No amount of money can replace the human lives lost, yet they must pay. This is all bold black letters. And beyond the financial punitive damages required, each defendant must assist persecuted victims and immediately begin exploratory missions to investigate Chinese concentration camps, tortured and murdered victims. Financial demands. Page 31, we're about to start. We're in the middle of page 30. Funds to be distributed by the AI organization and Cyrus A. Parsa to victims of persecution, genocide, and to create a world body to monitor big tech and safeguard humanity. Victims include democracy activists, Uyghur, Christian, Falun Dafa practitioners, Tibetans or Tibetans, Hong Kong citizens, Chinese citizens, judges, lawyers, journalists, academics, people in China and in the world citizenry who have suffered due to the defendant's misuse of technology, negligent, weaponized AI and biometric technology transfer, complicity, and lack of or regard of human life and for human dignity. Now they start to list the different plaintiffs and what they are requesting from such. We are starting the page 31 now. Facebook, financial obligation, $506 billion, or at least 99% of its net worth. Personal obligation. World apology, 30 years of public service to assist victims of persecution, disclosed that its interface, algorithms, and coding is programming people's lives, thoughts, emotions, and biometric systems, and that Americans and the world's biometric systems, including facial recognition, private information of people's families, have been extracted by the Chinese government through IP theft and espionage, and negligence due to Facebook's hires of agents who worked on behalf of China. Compensate the AI organization and Cyrus A. Parsa for masking its books, articles, and posts, and promote them throughout the system as a way to pay back for its damages. Help sue China and Chinese companies for IP theft and misuse of Facebook's data and technology, and expose their concentration camps and crimes against humanity. Immediate nationwide exploratory access by defendant with China's consent to inspect concentration camps throughout China, prisons, detention centers, and persecuted victims' statements with no limitations. That ends Facebook's culpability, or what they are requesting from Facebook. Next is Mark Zuckerberg. Financial responsibility. $68.2 billion. Complete net worth. Personal obligation. World apology. 30 years of public service to assist victims of persecution. Help sue China and Chinese companies for IP theft and misuse of Facebook's data and technology. And expose their concentration camps and crimes against humanity. Immediate nationwide exploratory access by defendant with China's consent to inspect concentration camps throughout China, prisons, detention centers, and persecuted victim statements with no limitations. That ends Mark Zuckerberg. Next, Elon Musk. Financial obligation. Half of net worth. 11.8 billion of reported 23.6 billion. Personal obligation. To ensure humanity is safe. Willing to mitigate in person with Elon Musk for a conclusion he would be happy with. It may be possible to withdraw financial damages from Elon Musk upon conversation, including all requests for financial damages, if he can provide a better plan for AI development and ensure he or any of his companies were never informed or in knowledge of human rights atrocities in China. Did they know that by doing business in China and providing technology, they are assisting the Chinese government in surveillance, capture, intermittent camps, torture, and murder? Immediate nationwide exploratory access by defendant with China's mandatory consent to allow inspection of concentration camps throughout China, prisons, detention centers, and persecuted victim statements with no limitations. Help sue and or expose China's crimes against humanity if any stonewalling or delay from China to hide their concentration camps or traces to cremated bodies of citizens. Request to meet with Elon Musk, remove his Tesla factory from China, and or help sue China's government and Chinese companies for IP theft and misuse of Elon Musk's ingenuity, data, and technology, and expose their concentration camps and crimes against humanity. Sue the Chinese communist regime for crimes against humanity. The AI organization, Cyrus A. Parsa, and victims of persecution under certain negotiable human scenarios would consider removing all charges to Elon Musk personally, and Tesla, Neuralink is a separate matter. AGI and ASI must be discussed in person. Removing all charges includes retracting punitive damages under certain conditions discussed privately with Elon Musk and Cyrus A. Parsa. That ends Mr. Musk's name here. I'm going to read one more, and I'm going to stop there, and we're going to continue that one on the next iteration of Tactical Takedown Tuesday so we can get the third extended music mix popping. This third defendant's name, Larry Page. His financial obligation, complete forfeiture of all assets and net worth, which totals at $60 billion US. Personal and corporate obligation. Lifetime of service to assist victims of persecution, rape, torture, intermittent in concentration camps, and families of those who were murdered and killed for their organs. Apology for 2 decades of manipulation and destruction of humanity with the use of Google's brainwashing algorithms and its interconnection with the misuse of machines, computers, IoT, and smartphones. lifetime of service for collecting humanity's biometrics data via Google's artificial intelligence systems without properly educating the public of its implications with previous, current, emerging, and future dangers. Immediate nationwide exploratory access by a defendant with China's consent to inspect concentration camps throughout China, prisons, detention centers, and persecuted victim statements with no limitations. I will do this last name seeing as how it's at the end of page 32 and there's nothing else there. It starts and clean at page 33. It is Sergey Brin. His financial obligation, complete forfeiture of all assets and net worth, also at 60 billion US dollars. Personal and corporate obligation, lifetime of service to assist victims of persecution, rape, torture, internment, and in concentration camps, families of those who were murdered and killed for their organs, and apologies for 2 decades for manipulation and destruction of humanity with the use of Google's brainwashing machines, algorithms, and its interconnection with the misuse of machines, computers, IoT, and smartphones. Lifetime of service for collecting humanity's biometric data via Google's artificial intelligence systems without properly educating the public of its implications, current, emerging, and future dangers. Immediate nationwide exploratory access by a defendant with China's consent to inspect concentration camps throughout China, prisons, detention centers, and persecuted victim statements with no limitations. That ends page 32. And so it does for today's reading of that document on Tactical Takedown Tuesday. We will continue next Tuesday reading that document directly on page 33 from page 32. I'm going to put these two back up. This one's going to be clearer, but I'm going to put these two back up as a recap to read what the charges are about and everything like that. And then we're going to pick right back up where we left off right here on this Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast of Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. I'm just saying, man. We about to get into some more music and start this third extended music mix of the afternoon. We're going to holler at the homeboy Airplane Ace. The track is Stupid right here on Radio AFG Live, man. It's the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. But you already know that.
When I say I move, bitch, force my hand and I'm going after old shit.
be rocking and rolling on the show. Don't be hating on the fact that I be enjoying myself and shit. But let's keep it in Philly, man. Let's keep the music moving. It's the homeboy South Philly Sheik with that blood pressure. Radio AFG Live. Let's get it poppin'.
Kicking down the door to your house, put the gun all in your mouth. Never gonna talk, start shooting, all like we hooping. My handgun bigger than Duke Nukem. Can't keep it real, y'all niggas real liars. Drive by, all you hear screeching from the tires. Pulling off swiftly, try to kill a rat, it's too risky. If I die, bring it all y'all with me. And if you live, I know you going straight to the bed. Try and get me locked for a bed. Niggas cold bitch, they don't wanna smoke from the rip. I'd rather shoot, that niggas rather snitch. They run their mouth quicker than a track star. I got a black gun, nigga, fuck a black car. Never been rich, I'ma get you bagged in the ditch. Then I'ma rob you for your shit. The niggas play tough till they bleeding from a gunshot. Buying every hammer, my room like a gunshot. From handguns to machine shit, street sweepers. Just in case my niggas try to clean shit, I'm on another way. Just sharpen up another blade. In case I gotta cut it, never fade. My gun's too loud, gotta muffle the sound. I'ma run up in the bank, get the fuck on the ground. Put the money in the bag. First motherfucker looking funny, getting gagged. My name about the blast, know what we about. Kick it down the door to your house, put the gun all in your door to mouth. I'm praying for forgiveness. Sorry I had to kill every witness. The streets turn good niggas to a menace. All I wanna do is get money and get fat. Move to Miami, chill and relax. But they about to push me. I'm the bully in the school, take your cookies. Call y'all pussy, they lie to your face. Expect for you to believe them. Born in the slums, my nigga, I'm a heathen. People gotta get it. Never gonna fly unless I let it. My 40 work you out like calisthenics. All you gonna see is a whole bunch of red dots floating in the Delaware River with a headshot.
South Philly Sheik. Blood pressure. Radio AFG Live vibes, man. Still rocking and rolling. Got a little bit more of the show to go. Like 39, 49 minutes or something like that. Little Boozy badass.
30 baby.
Boozy. Who gon' stop me now? Radio AFG Live.
Music
Let's go. Run it up. Fuck with me, look me like Nando. What? I don't give a fuck. I can feel any green in the candle. Come on, try it up. Jack my kids and Lord Rambo. Boss nigga, who gon' stop me now? Got my money up. Who gon' stop me now? Right now, run it up. Nigga, who gon' stop me now? Yeah, bitch, I be fucking up. Who gon' stop me now? Roll up like it blows. Nigga, who gon' stop me now? I'm trying to take this bitch out. Nigga, who gon' stop me now? Just went to war with the whole cold house. Nigga, who gon' knock me now? Got 100 bands on, nigga, come try me. I got 100 round drum in a big ass classic. All love, try to buy. Ain't make that shit, can't get paid. You play them games, you gon' get slayed. Show how cheap my shit fake. Nigga, take my dog, I'ma get paid. Yo, bitch in my bed, flipping that cross, sucking my dick, sipping the purple. I'm hot as the sun, bitch on my gun. So I'm fucking y'all bitches on purpose. Running through the project with my ghetto shit. Got me wishing that my chopper had a meter. Got a problem, we gon' solve it. In the bed, catch the shell. I'm known for being did that on purpose, nigga. Yeah. Come on. We keeping the music moving here in the third extended music mix of the afternoon. We gonna let it rock out, man. We just gonna let it rock out. Don't get mad. We just gonna let it rock out. Independent artists and entrepreneurs all around the world, I greatly appreciate you guys. You do a great job out there doing your thug fizzle. So all I can say is, please keep doing it. Please keep doing it. I ain't even mad at you out there. I got so much respect for all y'all different types of artists, pop music, soul music, jazz music, fusion, hip hop, all types of shit. Y'all killing it out there. I just want to say I greatly appreciate you guys and gals, because it ain't just dudes that's, you know, putting their thing down there. As a matter of fact, I can just prove this to you more than I can just, you know, just prove this to you a little bit. Just throw a little bit your way. I throw a little bit. All right, you don't believe me? All right, watch this. I'm going to throw in the West Coast demi-goddess J Star, produced by Greg Inman. The track is entitled Rock the Boat. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Tactical Takedown Tuesday. Let's go. Locking it down with that Rock the Boat one more again, produced by the homie Greg Inman. She out of Long Beach, California, been holding it down for a while. She was one of the very first interviewees, actually the very first interviewee on the motherfucking radio AFG Live from California to Philly. Respect it, man. Respect it. She called up and we was live over the joint. I was the first person I ever interviewed on the show, man, way back 6.5 years ago, man. Damn, man. Thanks, Jay. You're awesome. That being said, man, we gonna get into one of them tracks off that thing that you saw up there on that side, but then when the way it became that joint, it's gonna be one of the songs off the up and coming Work to Do album from yours truly. First single I'm gonna drop on that joint for real, is gonna be You Don't Wanna Test Me, but at the same time, We got this right here rocking. It's yours truly, Young Hawk, the 5 Dudes, gonna feature my homeboy Iron Mike. Produced by Jay Cook on the beat. Survival for the fittest. Let's go.
Impoverished beautifully, VIP art gallery, invitations to an underground station. Remember cats from Albany who bought me a pizza, little subtle meanings, give my life reason. I'm eager to see the turn of work paying off. For now sleeping by the graffiti art that inviting weekends, but I decline. I don't see the shine, eyes night blind, sunny sights while I rap with grungy mics. Life crummy to the outsider, but I'm wide smiling, 1,000 trial mileage, searching for what's possible. Optimist before thinking, picking penny Lincolns, up and hustling, no matter where I'm at. I can't quit the breath of the world, and all I can live is what you invest, so my time's well spent. If you can try and knock me down, you can try and hurt me, but survivors for the fittest, greatest always within. If you can try and stop me now, you'll never return me, but survivors for the fittest, the greatest always within.
H, I'm ready to save, nigga. First place up in this place, nigga. Fuck out of my face, nigga. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of my way, nigga. If you ain't got no money talking to say, nigga, but that be you. Selling your soul to bring it back, see that be dudes. Your bones breaking, your fucking brittle, I fracture dudes. Like, no, please get out of my way. That's why I break everybody that hate to see that's back in the day. I locked it down since I made that. Now niggas wanna talk behind that grenade that. Blow a nigga out of his trench. Fuck the bullshit that y'all niggas mention. Y'all niggas come in honorable mention. First place, once again, first place, it's just like y'all. You're talking out your mouth, I break y'all jaw, but every different though. Sliding down that chimney, it ain't no mistletoe. That your bitch is sucking and kissing on, but she miss you, yo. Get with the flow. You can try and knock me down, try and knock me down. You can try and hurt me, but survivors for the fittest, greatest always within. You can try and stop me now, you'll never return me, but survivors for the fittest, the greatest always within. If you can try and knock me down, try and knock me down. You can try and hurt me, but survivors for the fittest, greatest always within. If you can try and stop me now, you'll never return me, but survivors for the fittest.
Yo, AJ, Iron Mike. That's survival for the fittest, man. Locking it down like we did right there. Keeping it moving, keeping it moving. It's Radio AFG Live, man. It's like the homeboy. The last Boy Scout, known as Rampage. Talk to the ladies for a minute. It's Rampage with Pound Cake. Radio AFG Live. Tactical Takedown Tuesday vibes.
Turn around, mama, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, boo, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, shawty, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, love, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. You looking sexy with that slut walk. You ain't really gotta talk. Damn, you popping on this scene. Nigga do wanna get in between. Donkey look spacious. You fit in all the right places. You ain't even gotta get your weight up. Put a bottle on your ass, straight up. You so bad you don't need no introduction. Getting money, how you function. Sliding down the pony, how they jumping. Getting 20 racks, it's nothing. Carolina chickens for stuffing. You got an attitude, I'm crushing. Got them B-boys, how they rushing. You have to get no discussion. Turn around, mama, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, boo, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, shawty, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, love, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Okay, mom, you make my neck hurt. The way you got it poking in that t-shirt. Straight Sutton magazine, I did my research. Shake what your mama gave ya. The way you work the room, love is nature. You're a dog entertainer. The way you work your friend, you got a trainer. Vacation in Jamaica. All you bought is just getting paper. You got security, that's danger. Love, you got a bubble bang. I see you show you cut like a razor. That's why you gotta chase her. I see your booty popping in Malaysia. I'ma scoop you up, I'ma save ya. I see that pound cake, it's the flavor. Turn around now, let me see that pound cake. I said it, let me see that pound cake. Turn around, boo, let me see that pound cake. I said it, let me see that pound cake. Turn around, shorty, let me see that pound cake. I said it, let me see that pound cake. Turn around, love, let me see that pound cake. I said it, let me see that pound cake.
That's how we do. Don't get mad, that's how we do. Y'all be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, miss. Step up.
Down, everywhere we get down.
Together. Chevk. Stuck Chevk. Radio Ramsey Live. Do this. Get your ass up. Come on. Let me hear you with that. one of this motherfucker. Just move your body a little bit in the crib. Don't knock your kids over. You might turn around and spin and be like, woo, pat, and back smack the shit out of one of your kids or something. So just be careful. Make sure you're in the area where you can keep on moving yourself in a nice little direction that you're not gonna smack somebody or elbow somebody or kick somebody in the face. Just be careful. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be careful out there. All right, let's keep this music moving, man. Let's keep it rocking and rolling right here, right now. Let's go from the artist that decided to slide from the VA to the GA. It's the homeboy Kyle Ride off that Street Heat Volume 2. This is House Party, Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
We rolling the dope, damn I'm so high, fly, feel like an eagle, this song is so hot, but I'm so cold, how can I feel the note? It's that type of song, that I make you take shots all night long, that brought me close so damn strong, it's got me off in another zone, now I'm drunk texting your phone, send me a pic with your boy shorts on, it's 4 o'clock up in the morning, he said you can't cause your boyfriend's home, so what, 8 and O and beer pong, and no one is beating me, shout out my nigga dudes, damn he's killing this Hennessy, Paul Massar for sure, I know that shit be killing this kidneys, tonight is the night where I feel like I'm made for we doing it big, shot at the shot. I'm going into 11 o'clock. Pause go down the block. The neighbors are pissed, they're calling the cops. Yo, please don't blow my hot. I'm over, gonna have a good time. Bitch, you live right down the street. You don't even have to drive. Bring me in my system, 1800 for my niggas. But the Ross ain't got the cooler, that's the one with cheap liquor. And everybody fucked up by my IG, all these pictures. And hashtag house party. Chillin' with my niggas. Track entitled House Party right here on Radio AFG Live. I'm out on this Tactical Takedown Tuesday broadcast, man. We got about 26 minutes left right here on the show. We still in the third and final extended music mix. That's all we're doing is playing the rest of the music for y'all right here, man. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing, as always. If you guys want to be a part of the show, whether you got some inquiries or MP3s, send them through, please, to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA5DUECEGUN@gmail.com. And trust when I tell you, I'm going to get this thing popping for you, because this is the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. What's up, son? There you go. Get a little pop out, man.
Little pop out or something, man. You want to just be over there all chilling, a little pop out. Even he got to roll through the joint sometimes too, man. You good? Alright, you gotta be making sure you're alright too sometimes. Just be popping and rocking with your boy, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep the music moving right now. We gonna holler at the home girl, Miss Porter, featuring Ricky Scarfo. The track is entitled, why am I gonna tell you? Let me tell you over Street Heat Volume 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's that.
Julie, stand up.
Stuff.
Miss Porter, featuring Ricky Scarfo.
It's only me, you, baby.
Track is entitled Tonight. Back out.
You don't never have no time. But I'm the company you command. We be popping in them books
presents Street Heat Volume 3, man. next track we gonna rock out with here on Radio AFG Live's motherfucking Takedown. Squeaky with it.
I'm gonna be a
man, bull.
She ain't gon' put up with it.
Squeaky wheel right here on Radio AFG Live Technical Takedown Tuesday broadcast. I'm talking about respect that track, respect all her music, man. She be getting it rocking and rolling for us, man. Always support, always emailing new stuff, man. So I greatly appreciate you for doing that, young lady. And you can do the same thing. If you got music you want to spun during the show, want to be interviewed, want to co-host, find out things you want to find out, do what you want to do, send your inquiries and MP3s through to the 5dudesgun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN @gmail.com. And we got it rocking and rolling for you right here on the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live for the people. Alright, now let's get into another cut off that Street Eat Volume 3. I ain't gonna tell you, though. I'm gonna let myself tell you right now when it starts. Snacks Mark, produced by the homeboy. Skip Fit, I'm doing it.
Next up, the homeboy Snacks Mark. Track is entitled Peace God. Produced by the homeboy Skip Fearless. Right here, Street Eat Volume 3. Let's go.
Nigga, this flow might hurt you. Spit sharp, come close, might murk you. I be geeked up, smoking that Urkel. Keep these square niggas out of my circle. Bitch, I'm a Zoobie, remove the commercial. Your town need a hazmat team to alert you. That bitch work my mic, no rehearsal. Bitch, make a nigga come quick like Urkel. Homie, these coppers be working all in my direction. As soon as they see me, they gripping their weapon. They see my skin color, they start that aggression. I be running hot and then learning my lesson. My nigga, you see, I flip it immediately. This shit be so easy to me. And bitch, I'm the man. I be who I want me to be. Don't care what you be thinking of me. No, I don't be one that be beefing no drama. No business, your business, bitch. Don't tell Obama. Don't fuck with no coppers, some niggas is evil. Don't fuck with no doctors, they killing my people. That's real talk, nigga, no bullshit. Take the wrong words, you get a fool clip. Hit him up with a bitch that'll nurse you. Better that in the corner to hurt you. Peace God, got the heat God, let him eat God, let me eat. And he go to sleep 6 feet deep. Put him in the creek with the concrete feet. You can sleep with the jellyfish, you little bitch. And I dish these hoes on purpose. If you ain't looking better than your purse is. But if you working hard for that tip, then I just might tip your ass with this stick. Know that, nigga, I get so busy that a nigga can't see straight. And I'm big snacks, no cheesecake. And I'ma let a bitch taste me. While she be like, my flavor's tasty. My bitch so bad, and shit you say just make me laugh. I make another nigga so
toss out that cash. I know so dummy that I just might crash. Bank tricking on average ass. To be above average is just my past. But baby girl, if you ain't worth it, then I'ma treat your ass like it's worthless. And I dish you bitches on purpose. If you ain't looking better than your person. But if you're working hard for that tip, I just might tip your ass with this dick.
Spit your game, talk your shit. Cause I'ma talk mine till a nigga get rich. And all these bitches got to have one. Put them all together, I'm bound to have fun. It's a drunken master. I preach to a nigga like a drunken pastor. Chill with my enemy, I rob him after. That's amusement, nigga, lots of laughter. I can't come and don't make sex, get action. Ain't shit sweet, I'm heavy on the street, just act the concrete. Cause the money gon' stack, no Lego. Money make a bad bitch dance for the peso. So fly, nigga, I should have a halo. I be sauce like a nigga drink Prego. Motherfucker better do as I say so. Cause they all in my way, bro. I swear to God, all I nigga wanna do is play PS4. But every other day I get stressed more. Living in the bakery for lots of dough. I swear to God, how cold is Eskimo? And I smoke this weed by the motherfucking sun. I'm barely ever done. And homie, where are you from? Cause where I'm from, they bust guns by the truckload. And every motherfucker with a truck know. Tags holding, my nigga, I'm serious. Don't get shot in your midsection and get put on your period. Leave you sick and then bloody delirious. See me up in the shadows, out on your block. Cause summer, I'm plotting mysterious. And as soon as you slap, niggas attack and leave you right next to your accurate. Nigga, I get so dizzy that a nigga can't see straight. And I'm big snacks, no cheesecake. And I'ma let a bitch taste me. She be like, my flavor's tasty. My bitch so bad, and shit you say just make me laugh. I make another nigga toss out that cash. I know so dummy that I just might crash. Bank tricking on average ass. To be above average is just my past. But baby girl, if you ain't worth it, then I'ma treat your ass like it's worthless. And I dish you bitches on purpose. If you ain't looking better than your person. But if you're working hard for that tip, I just might tip your ass with this dick.
Snacks Martin, Peace God, off that Street Heat Volume 3, produced by the homeboy Skip Fearless out of Tennessee. That's where he from as well, man. Got artists from all around the world doing things for your boy. You already heard Skip Fearless do a drop from your boy. He did that before he even knew how to pronounce my name. He called me Young Hack. Ain't that some shit? With that being said, I show love to everybody. Don't matter where you're from, don't matter what genre of music you do. We gonna get it poppin'. Just like this. Birthday Stallion. By way of Toronto, Canada. Go home.
Money, nigga in the fucking jail. I'm begging for time to save money. Fuck out of here. Mermaid, Stallion. Mermaid, Stallion. Mermaid, Stallion. Mermaid, Stallion. Since my first day, introduced in the game. I've been going hard like Menace and Kane. Mermaid Stallion, bitch, that's my name. Got goose to air your ass out and take your chain. Always getting money, screaming out, fuck the haters. This is for my bitches getting on that bus to Vegas. Real life shit, letting fake bitches know. I go hard in any weather, rain, hail, sleet or snow. I'm in the gym every day, building up stamina. Getting money in Jersey, New York, Canada. Keep on hating while I pose for these cameras. Flip, crash my pose. Amateur. Stallion. Mermaid. Stallion. Mermaid. Stallion. Mermaid. Stallion. For that cash, for my city. In the booth, come fuck with me. For my paper, to my haters. R.I.P. for my nigga and I made it splash. This for all you critics with something smart to say. You don't want the drama, so don't bring that shit my way. And all my Twitter haters, y'all need to get your kicker. I'm a gorgeous bitch with or without the makeup. Is you with me or against me? I wanna know, cause I'm about that progress, watching money grow. Got people yelling out mermaid flows. One thing you'll never see, that's my goal. Yeah, I'm hot, close your mouth, don't drool. I'm the hottest fucking rookie coming out the new school. If you in my way, you better fucking move. If you think you stopping what I'm doing, bitch, you a fool. Mermaid, Stallion. Mermaid, Stallion. Mermaid, Stallion. Mermaid, Stallion. For that cash, for my city. In the booth, come fuck with me. For my paper, to my haters. R.I.P. for my nigga and I make it splash. Yeah,
y'all one more track before we get up on out of here and close the show. Don't you know? So let me stop, but anyway, we're gonna give y'all one more track before we get up on out of here. Off that Organic, the mixtape album, it's your boy H-A-A-K, I am him in the flesh, that spells Hakeem, and my young boy, Iron Mike, locking it down for the ladies. This is Lose Control, Radio AFG Live. Let's go. I'll see y'all after this track.
Money's not the only thing I share, cause I've been doing investing for many a day. While the drinks enjoy, I talk over your life and advise your positive state of mind. Somebody paying now, cause I see the worth of work I see. This convincing red carpet works the same. My verse and beat starts as inspiration. I'm a gentleman that can know you personally. In debt, won't win out, spin out. Just recognize when we step in here, they stand. But it's no need to stand in your eyes and your soul. Through your shades, you got me on my clothes, chocolate rose, Queen Nicki moving out, straight up like a rose. Jose plays the guitar while we roll veins under the stars. It's just all that I have. Can't see your mind. Make me lose control. We're on the way. Everybody knows the strange, but you chose me to play. It's just all that I have. Can't see your mind. You make me lose control. We're on the way. Everybody knows the strange, but you chose me to play a tired role.
As I sit back and roll up my weed, my cell phone jacks vibrating my knees. Starts to feel it, I look down and you see that's my see the same. Yo, keep from in the street, dead in the car, double ball by the CC pistol. Hop in the wheel, then the fender driver sizzle. She is on the passenger side of the pistol. If the spot start to dance for a little, get a beer. She can get a drink, go on whatever you want, baby, whatever you think, me if ever you want. All we can see mine, we just dance to the beat, keep it moving. I see what you doing, move your body like the way you did that. Give me your record, ain't no hate from you, yeah. But we can dance how they get the love, you get a cat, you get the sun, and I'm burning.
It's just all that I have. Can't see your mind. You make me lose control. We're on the way. Everybody knows the strange, but you chose me to play a tired role. We can move tonight. It's just all that I have. Can't see your mind. You make me lose control. We're on the way. Everybody knows the strange, but you chose me to play a tired role.
Be there, blue smirk back. Why you type perfect? Loves us some red man. We roll like red man. We pretty legit, but that loose once in a while. With the smoking, I've been moving and hoping to get you on my side. You know if you notice, I don't spend time like that around my homies. Cause a changed man, gotta change life. Glass please, say it on our date nights.
I'm in the bed next week, super fun, we're trying to figure what she's willing to do. In the diner up and then simple loving the look. The spot rolls, simple house, with a blue drink. Usually, A&M's girlfriend should see. To be the one that she choosing you. See the game that she played, my mom, but me and you want to dance floor plays on my mind, so why don't you move tonight?
It's just all that I have. Can't see your mind.
out, guy. Yeah.
It's the West Coast Demigoddess J Star, and you know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there, and that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hot. Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed, Jay. I say. Let's get it, Jay. We gon' get it, man. We gon' get it. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to the West Coast Demigoddess J Star. Give it up for one more game. Give it up for the fine folks down there locking them down. We're out there in Long Beach. From Tom Matt. Also, give it up for the sponsors rocking out. Beyond Hello Dispensary down 12th and Sansom Street right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. For those of you who got your medical marijuana cards like yours truly, make sure you go ahead and holler at them. Beyond Hello. Shout out to my homeboy Robert Williams, RW Jr. locking it down for me. Bam! Did that Radio AFG Live painting for me a couple seasons back, as well as the paintings you see above my head right there. Those aren't graphic designs, that's real painting artwork. Holla at the homeboy Rob Williams. I'm talking about. Shout out to all of y'all who've been viewers, subscribers, all of you who have been interviewed, all of you who have your music played on the show. I greatly appreciate you. For those of you who rock out and watch 3 hours of a man sitting here running his mouth and playing independent music, and you can keep coming back into it, rocking out with me, I greatly appreciate y'all, man. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks. And I will see you guys here, as I like to say in Parton. Same Stone Cold time, same Stone Cold channel. Tomorrow, Twitch.tv. What? I said tomorrow, Twitch.tv. What? Tomorrow, Twitch.tv/The5 Dudes. Now we here for Way Back Wednesday Radio AFG Live broadcast. Classic jazz from the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Might even sprinkle a little bit of 1976 in that song, bitch. You never even know. But make sure you're rocking out with us tomorrow on tomorrow's Radio AFG Live. Way Back Wednesday broadcast, 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. Until then, as always, I would like to say in part, be blessed, less stressed, fear no evil, and stay vigilant. Take care of yourself and each other. God bless, man.